They won't even let me on this app. It's time to call some aunts. Hey, welcome to Online for Love, your resource for online dating by the numbers. Today I'm going to be reviewing the 50+ dating app Lumen. And I know it's a little strange because I'm a 20-something reviewing this app for only people 50 years older, but I have talked to some relatives who have used the apps and some friends, and they have let me know some details about it. As well as I have hacked the system and taken a look at the app myself so that I can show you what it's all about. So I'm going to break down this Lumen review into 5 key sections that you need to know about before signing up for the app. We're going to talk about the demographics, its effectiveness, its features, its ease of use, and its pricing. Before we dive right into this Lumen review though, are you sure that this is actually the dating app that's best for you? You have to take Online for Love's free online dating app quiz. So this quiz will match you with your perfect online dating app or site that's geared exclusively for you and your interests. It's totally free to take the quiz and it's really fun, so definitely click the link in the description. It'll take you right there, and then come back and comment your results. I'm so curious to see what you got and if Lumen is your result. But let's dive into Lumen and talk about first its demographics. So the demographics of Lumen is pretty clear. It's a 50+ dating app, which means that you cannot even use the app if you're under 50. They will not let you. It's estimated that Lumen has about 1.3 million members, and of course it's heavily targeted exclusively at older people. According to Forbes, the average age of the users on Lumen is 56 and the oldest member is 97. There does seem to be an even ratio of men to women, being 50-50 for male and women users. However, much of the base is based in the US, so there really isn't much international base. Lumen is the first online dating app geared specifically and only for older people, so you have a really great chance of success if you are using it and you are of that age range. Of course, anybody of any age can use most dating sites, if they're over 18 that is. Like Tinder you can use, Hinge you can use, eHarmony, Match, but the thing is, some apps don't have a large base of people who are 55+. Like Tinder has a really young age range, so does Hinge, actually up to about 35, and while anyone 18+ can use them, it might not be advised to use those apps if you're looking for somebody your age and you are 50+. So Lumen seems like the best place for success if you are of that age range. But the statistics of Lumen are always changing. So if you want to know the most up-to-date information about the amount of people on Lumen and who is on there, then you definitely want to check out our article. So this video is actually already in article form at Online for Love, which is our website. It's a free article that's constantly being updated with the most up-to-date info, because what I'm saying now is only accurate at the time of recording this video. Things can always change. So definitely click the link in the description to see this article, which gives you the most up-to-date info at all times. Now let's talk about the effectiveness of the Lumen app. So there are a large amount of older users on the app, but how effective is it really? So Lumen is an app that really values people's time in the way that it wants you to get off the app and meet in real life fairly quickly, or at least move to a different messaging platform. Because when you are a free member of Lumen, you can only send 6 chats per day, and even when you are a premium member, you can only send up to 12. So you have to be very selective and meaningful with your chats. So you're not going to get bombarded with hey, you're not going to get a ton of messages like that. But it also means that you are really pushed to either get off of the app, like give somebody your actual phone number or something, or you're being pushed to actually meet in real life and stop using the app at all, which is great because I think sometimes it's good to have that push, otherwise you can't have those roundabout conversations that go nowhere. It's worth noting though that this app is location based, so you can't change your location to meet people in different states or abroad or anything. But again, this is the top site for people 50 and older. It was the first one specifically for that as well. So if you're looking for success on a site that's geared toward your age range, if you are in that age range, this might be the best one for you since it is the first and only one. But the way that you can be the most effective on any online dating site is to have a solid online dating profile. So you want to make sure that your profile is solid because it's the first impression that you give off when you're meeting people online. And first impressions can be everything. It's really hard to redo them. So you definitely want to check out our free online dating profile guides for men and for women. They're on our website, Online for Love, and you can get there by clicking the link in the description. The guides are totally free and they're super helpful with tips, tricks, and info on how to fill out your profile in a way to attract the type of match that you are looking for. So go check out those profile guides and come right on back to this video. So now let's talk about the features of Lumen. The first feature we'll talk about is Discover, which is the basic feature that every online dating app has, where you can see other people's profiles. You can scroll through potential matches and choose if you want to talk to them or skip them. There are filters to choose between genders, ages, and age ranges that you are specifically looking for in your potential matches. You can search from anyone between the ages of 50 and 90 plus, which we already talked about. There is somebody 97 on the app, so 90 plus people on there do exist. However, if you were to upgrade to a premium membership, you would get additional filters for height, ethnicity, religion, smoking, drinking, eating, politics, and children. However, you can only choose 2 of those specified filters, but they will definitely help you in narrowing down your person. An interesting feature of Lumen is that you cannot talk to somebody by just saying the word hi. You have to use an icebreaker. So it's their icebreakers feature that's really unique. Basically, you have to write a sentence or a question, something meaningful, because you can't just write hi. Although I would suggest to Lumen that they should probably, I think, use suggested icebreakers as well, because sometimes it can be hard to think of a whole sentence to start out with. So that might be an improvement they could make, but the fact that you can't just say hi is kind of a good thing, because again, you only have 6 to 12 chats a day with somebody, so you got to make the most of it by saying something a little more meaningful. Another feature of Lumen is that you only have a 72-hour window to respond to somebody. If you don't respond to somebody's message within 72 hours, then the message gets deleted and your chance to chat with them is gone. Another cool feature of Lumen is Lumen Groups, which are basically forums based on any topic that you can think of. You can join the groups and just chat about whatever it is you want to chat about. There are groups for topics like home and garden, film and TV, travel, food and drink, meet and greet, sports, and Lumen itself. If you're interested in somebody within the group, you can check out their profile and message them and see if something happens from there. This could actually potentially be a way to bypass the 6 chats or 12 chats a day rule. Some other features of Lumen include favorites, where you can favorite people, and also rewind, where you can undo either a like or dislike. Speaking of likes, you should definitely like this video. So giving a thumbs up on our YouTube videos helps us out a lot, because it shows YouTube that people are appreciating our content. So then they push it out for more people to see. So you should definitely give this video a big thumbs up if you're enjoying it. So let's talk about the ease of use of Lumen. So because this is a 50+ dating app, thankfully they've actually made it pretty simple to use, since sometimes older people don't tend to spend a lot of time on their phones or online. So the great news is that this is pretty easy and simple to navigate. Probably the most complicated thing of Lumen at all is signing up for it, which is very simple and takes 10 minutes, but if anything, that's the most complicated. Maybe because you actually have to take a photo to verify your face. So I guess that's the most difficult part. Once you're done, you can start scrolling through some profiles. So another thing to mention is that Lumen's actually only an app. It does not have a desktop version. But moving along, let's go ahead and talk about the pricing of Lumen. With the premium membership comes 6 more conversations a day, which is 12 total, an additional 24 hours for a reply, an unlimited number of rewinding other profiles. You can see who put you on their favorites list, and you have 2 additional advanced search filters. So the prices go as follows. For 1 week, it'll cost you $11.99. For 6 months, it'll cost you $99 total, or $16.66 per month. For 3 months, it's $71.99 or $24 a month. And for 1 month, it's $35.99 or $35.99 per month. But once again, the prices I'm mentioning are only accurate at the time of recording this video. They are always subject to change. So to get the most up-to-date info, go ahead and check out the article that this video is based off of in the link in the description. It's totally free. So Lumen, the app for people 50+. I think it's pretty awesome that there's an app directly made for people who are a little bit older, who might not find as much success on different apps that are geared towards younger people. Every niche that's out there should have its own dating app, because mass appeal doesn't always work. Everyone's different. There are different people who want different things. And I think it was only a matter of time before a specified older age dating app came about. And this one is a pretty solid choice. It's easy to use. It's got a lot of members. It's got a good success rate. And the prices can be a little bit pricey, but you don't have to pay that. You can use it for free. So I'd say that overall Lumen is a pretty good and solid choice choice, especially if you're in that age range. It might be one of the best ones for you out there. But what do you think? Have you used Lumen? Would you use Lumen? Or what are your thoughts on age-based dating apps? If you are out of that age range, would you like one specifically for your age range? Definitely comment below and let us know your opinions. But yeah, that's my review for Lumen. I hope you enjoyed this and got something out of it. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up and subscribe if you loved it. And hopefully we'll see you here again at Online for Love. Thanks, bye!